You're on Deck with Lucy. This show is all about the 3 T's of New York. The talent, the trends, and the taste.
Are you Lucy?
That I am.
You are on Deck with Lucy.
What's up? This is Michael Kenneth Williams, and you're on Deck with Lucy.
On Deck with Lucy.
Oh, it sounds so good with your accent. Thank you so much.
1, 2, 3. On Deck with Lucy.
Let's get started.
Oh, we are?
Wow. Do I know you, by the way?
Well, suddenly, I think you may, because you're on my deck, Ben.
With Lucy Jade Norris.
Say it again.
We're on Deck with Lucy Jade Norris.
Are you excited to be on deck?
This looks like it. If I had a tail, it would be wagging right now.
You're watching On Deck with just Lucy. And my gorgeous friend here, Ben Hauck, who is actor, author, and long-form comedian. And this is the book that has just been published. So, Ben, what inspired you to write a book about long-form improv? I can't do this without laughing at you.
I was a long-suffering, long-form improv student. It got worse and worse at it as I took classes, and eventually felt humiliated by the experience and left for about a year. And then a friend of mine from college approached me to say, hey, teach us how to do a herald. We're going to be doing a fundraiser for a theater company. And I said, no. She pressed on, and then finally I said, okay. And for about 5 or 6 weeks, I think about 5 weeks, taught them long-form improv, taught them how to do a herald. They did a fundraiser. It went off really, really well. They loved it, and then they stayed together for about 4.5 years, I think. So I was their coach in that 4.5 years, and I really had to learn long-form improvisation in order to teach them. So I was able to teach myself a little bit better, and I felt like some of the things that I discovered, or the different wordings I discovered for getting to learn it, and learn it quickly, I thought other people could benefit from it, so I wanted to put into a book. And 8 years later, this is out now.
As an actress, I've always hated improv. I know you're going to say a few things to this, but I hated improv. What do you say to actors who are like, you know what, I'm good with my craft. I don't need to go to an improv class. Why is that going to help me?
Well, that's fine if they have that opinion. If they have a stinky nose to improvisation, they don't need it. But if they want it, one of the benefits that they can find is that I think that they add a lot more life to their characters. I'm an actor too, and I bring an improvisational spirit to my auditions, and I felt like it really, really makes my auditions come alive. In an audition, usually I have text, but there's someone speaking, and there's me speaking, and then someone else is speaking. What's going on in that moment when the other person is speaking can often be informed by improvisation and being comfortable without having to stay on script. That's a spirit that I've brought. But I think sometimes with actors, one lesson, I can think of one person specifically who thinks long-form improvisation is comedy, that I'm trying to tell her that it's not all about making people laugh, it's about working without a script. And how I define long-form improvisation is really just an extended period of time improvising a character, or an extended period of time working without a script as a character, as opposed to, say, short-form improvisation, which would be a shorter amount of time playing a character. As
well as being an author, you also have a hilarious web series, which we are fortunate because we are able to show a little bit of a trailer of it. So tell our viewers what the web series is, and we're going to take a look at that trailer.
Yes, the web series is called The Infinite Need, and it's a comedic, all-improvised web series about casting, paying, and playing. Specifically, it's about casting workshops or paid auditions. And this clip that we're going to see is from episode 2. We have an actor played by Mandy Mae Cheatham, and myself, a casting director. She's coming to the casting director's workshop for the second time, 2 weeks later, 2 weeks after the first one, and he has no idea who she is. And here's the clip.
Hi.
Hi!
So nice to see you.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Scott Barron-Worth. Very nice to meet you.
Oh, we met.
We did?
Yeah.
We did!
Last week. I was here for the workshop.
I did one 2 weeks ago.
Okay, it was the short one, the 7-minute one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so I met you.
Yeah, but you know what? You meet tons of people. I'm sure you must.
I do.
You must be
I do. I've been so busy. So busy. We're casting Crime and Punishment. We're getting an untitled feature coming in very soon. It's just like, do you have a headshot?
Of course.
I'd like to see it.
Yeah.
Great. Oh, thank you. So let's see. Let's go ahead and do some stuff.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And we're back. That is hilarious. I love that actress, but I also love you as the casting director. So, you've picked a very current situation, current topic, which is you kind of playing on that paid audition, the sort of casting process, how it can be in New York right now. What were some of the challenges of doing that topic?
That topic, the topic of trying to, say, lampoon or satirize casting workshops is a dangerous topic, and I potentially jeopardize my career. But the way I see it is I was thinking about my manager. Earlier this year I was thinking, oh, I have a YouTube channel, what do I add to it? And my manager does YouTube work, and she said to express an opinion or talk about something that, that really bothers you. And this topic is something that bothers me. And I thought people have opinions. So, I mean, everyone has opinions, so why not express them? And one other thing, too, is that what motivated me to do this is, to some extent, thinking that casting directors won't watch the web series. So, I mean, they have enough stuff to watch that I thought I'm still going to do it. But I'm really proud of the work regardless, and I hope that they're laughing, even though I'm poking fun at some of the things that they do. B-E-S-T-I-A. You think of his bestiality as a beast, do you not? You think of it as a beast, but it begins with best. Best! Meaning the best kind of relationship one could have, you would think. Those people who are bestial are definitely romancing anything with four legs they can find, whether it slithers or slides, whether it runs or glides, whether it flies in the air or swims in the sea. That bestiality person wants to be with it. Maybe you have felt bestiality inside. I'm thinking that you have too. I know your name, Rosie. I know something inside with that salamander you had when you were a kid. That's right. BJ, perhaps you wanted to give a BJ to a snake.
Where do you get this idea from? Like, how did you even invent him?
Well, the invention of the character came in college when I went to Otterbein College, now Otterbein University, and I was taking a Religions in America class of all things, where we watched a documentary, a 1972 Oscar-winning documentary called Marjo, and it's about a Pentecostal preacher we go behind the scenes and we see what he's doing behind the scenes. And that wasn't so much the interesting part of that documentary. What was interesting was what he did to his audience. His audience was ecstatic. They were shaking. And I thought as a college acting student, I want to do that to my audiences. I want to move my audiences to elation. So now every once in a while I get a variety show or something, get to perform these sermons, and usually the audience is wide-eyed.
To any actors who are watching right now, how would you advise them about making sure their talent gets seen? What could they be doing?
I'm actually wrestling with that myself. I come from a period of time when you sent headshots in the mail and postcards. So trying to get out in a world that it seems like that's overall not a very successful approach seems like I don't know what to do so anymore. And getting myself out there on, say, YouTube is one way to really generate a following. I'm inspired by a friend of mine who's been a vlogger for quite some time, and I've watched as her, I guess you could say, career has expanded over time. I believe now that YouTube and other online videos can really not only keep you working, but also get you out there when you're getting your postcards thrown away.
So Ben, thank you so much for joining us today and sharing all of your amazing talents and stuff.
Thank you, Lucy. This was a lot of fun. I really appreciate it.
Because I love the way you say my name. Can you say, I'm on deck with Lucy?
I'm on deck with Lucy.
Can you do it how Raymond Nader would say it?
I'm on deck with Lucy.
Stay tuned for the next episode.